Good morning, everybody. Israel here again. 530 Gold Mining. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining us. We hope to gain your subscription and continued support. If you're coming back to the channel, welcome back, and thank you for your support. Your likes and comments and shares help us a lot. Well, yesterday, Steve and I were at our, I guess we can call it a drift now. We're starting a drift. We were at the drift yesterday, and we did pretty darn good. So if you haven't watched part 1 of this video, make sure you check it out right there. And today, Mike and I are going back down there. I'm bringing a little more tools, bringing the generator, and I think he's got a hammer drill or something. Today, I want to really open this up and make it so we don't have to dig on our knees, because the past couple days of digging on my knees, not being able to get full swings on that pick, is really killing my body. So I think Mike and I will just spend a couple hours this morning knocking everything down and making it a little wider, making it a little taller, so we can chase that pay layer a little more efficiently. I think if we're digging down into it, it's going to be a lot easier than digging up into it, obviously. So we're going to get a position to where we can get the wheelbarrow in there and really, dig it appropriately. Steve and I were kind of just chasing that pay seam yesterday. And it's hard digging. I mean, if you want to go a foot in, you got to take a foot off the top and a foot off each side. And we're talking cubic feet, so it starts turning into yardage really quick. We got a big old pile out there. We made that hole 2 or 3 times the size of what it was. So I'm hoping it's gonna keep on going. I mean, like I said in the last video, I don't see any sign of it stopping. At the end of the day yesterday, the seam looked like it was getting a lot wider and looked like it was diving down into another low spot. And we found some bigger rocks, so we're hoping we get back into those 3 4-gram pieces that we were originally getting into and find another big low spot loaded. So it's another beautiful day. It's gonna be like 67 degrees up here in February, so we're gonna go enjoy it. I'll get back to you when we get to the mine. Alright, made it back to the mine site. Mike still isn't here. I'm gonna start getting all this overburden mucked out. We found big gravel, really big ones, at the end of the day yesterday. These 3 guys. Right up in there. And it's really diving going that way. So I'm gonna pull all this back and start knocking this overburden down so we can actually get in there. So it's just gonna be a little while of digging. Oh, it's good to see Mike down here working. Look at him.
I do actual work.
He does actual work. We got it just about ready to get in there and start chasing pay again. Just figure we put in the time this morning and make it easier to dig, make it more efficient, because it's a numbers game at this point. The more ground we move, the more gold we're gonna find, and hopefully find that big one in there somewhere.
That Big Daddy nugget.
Yeah, 1 ounce nugget, 2 ounce nugget, or maybe the 100+ ounce nugget like they were finding 200 years ago. Check back in with you once we get into the pay.
Well, there you go. We're still working on kind of getting it opened up and, you know, all the junk out of the way. Figured I'd swing on the pile. First one. First of many. So we're still just digging out of here, kind of getting it ready back down to the bedrock level, and as we heave it out, just kind of run the detector over it real quick, see if there's any small stuff. It's pretty chirpy out here today, a lot of EMI going on. Well, yeah, that's the process we're going to try today. Dig, throw, detect. See what comes out. What's going on, Israel?
So most people would have dug this first target that we found and seen this stuff and stopped after they got the target out.
What is this stuff exactly?
This is cobble tailings from the old timers. You can see the color of the dirt. It's dark, it's brown. And
See
that stuff falls out of there really easy.
See this junction right here behind them?
Right here, you can see the topsoil. And then down here, you see the color change to the red and the white. That's the old channel. So all these tailings are sitting on top of the old channel. And that's what we're chasing.
Yep, so we got to take this top 3 feet of material out to get to the good stuff down there. And we're working on it. We've probably moved, what, 5 yards?
At least today.
Yeah, so we're getting there. That's more like it. It's a little past 1 already, and we haven't picked up anything but some little pokers, so.
We've been doing a lot of safety work though, and then we had a...
Oh yeah. But yeah, let's get this target out, take a look at it. There is a nice target in there. You can see that small pocket of gravel just above the bedrock there.
Right here.
Yep.
That's more than grammar.
You see it?
I see what I see right there. That's a nice one. Oh gosh. That one's got some weight and character to it.
Ooh.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's clean it.
There's a piece stuck to it.
2 pieces?
No.
Oh. Stop dropping it, man.
My hands are numb from digging so much, Mike.
It's time to trade. Wow. That is a good one. So I doing a quick pan here over where we just found that nugget, and you know, just trying to work with this material. It's no wonder all the old timers lost, like, you know, half the gold out of the end of their sluice boxes, because this stuff is like, it's like peanut butter. It's really hard to, it's hard to get it to break up. It's hard to get it to drop anything out of it. You gotta work the crap out of it. A lot of times the old guys would do what they call seasoning. So they would take this stuff, they'd set it out for the entire summer, let it get really dry, and then basically it gets so crumbly you can just crush it and it turns into powder. And then they would actually run that stuff when the winter rains came back. But I don't have that luxury. I'm just looking, see if there's any finds in here too, or if it's just nuggets stuck in this stuff. Let's take a look after I'm done.
All right, dug a little more, going the same way as those last couple pieces. Got one up in there. It's really hard to get the 7,000 in there But unfortunately, a lot of these, like even the 1-grammers, they're locked up in the clay, and it's really hard to hear them unless you're like right on top of them. So the 7's like barely hearing this stuff even. And then I gotta try to get the coil up on there just right. Mike's doing a test pan, so I'll try to dig that out and let you guys see it when I get it out.
All right, I'm just getting this pan finished up. I can hear Israel over there. His detector's going nuts, so let's have another target. But let's see. Huh. I don't see any color in there. Nothing. Interesting. We'll stick with the detecting for now, I guess. It's nuggets or nothing.
There it is. Another little picker. Another same spot. I'll keep digging in there and see what I can get.
I think Jeff Williams got it right. Who needs a gym? I mean, you can be a gold miner, huh? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That stuff is really saturated and wet and really heavy. So it's not easy digging. I mean, it's soft enough, but it's not easy. So here we go, we're just working away. And see this layer here? It's kind of the bedrock contact. And look what's up in there. It's gravel. So when you see that, that's kind of when we've been finding gold. So we're just kind of chasing that back in wherever we see it. Arching the ceiling, keeping it safe. This stuff's pretty wet too, so it's holding up all right. But yeah, maybe it's time for a skid steer here soon. Is it good luck when they land on you? I think so. Hopefully we're getting into something good. It's still there. Oh, pay gravel. Going in the pay pile.
Oh, shit.
We just need a mini X, dude.
Cost money.
They also cost money.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, remember, we're spending exactly $0 a day on tool rentals. Yeah, it's not looking like the best news, but our
We're diving down,
pay layer is shrinking.
quickly disappearing. Looked like it was getting bigger.
We kind of lost a lot of the gravel we were seeing. There's still little pebbles and stuff here and there, but we gotta make a decision now on which direction we're going and what we're gonna do here. We definitely need to muck out a little bit of this stuff. I mean, this is what's in there. Perfectly polished little cobbles. Almost all quartz too. Small target maybe? Kind of hard to tell if it's chattery or it's a target.
Hey, Ray. Are you proud of how I'm detecting right now? This is the Ray Mills technique of detecting.
Just laying down. Man, it's been a while since we've had a nice target. It's
Where's that scoop?
It's 4 o'clock right now.
Oh, shit.
Here you
I
go.
was hoping that wasn't trash, but
We'll find out what it is here. Finally a target in the scoop, man. That one chunk.
it's gold!
Let's go!
Gosh!
That's like 4 hours without a piece.
We lost the gravel, but we were just too shallow. It's diving way down.
Yeah, so now we gotta, it's doing this, so we're gonna have to dig deeper than we thought.
Could have popped some other ones out. Run it through there.
Yeah, let's check it again.
Ranger.
There's gotta be more than just one piece in there. Oh.
Well, let's muck it out and dig a little more.
Yep. It's gonna be small.
There it is.
Is it tiny?
Well, we could dig a little more into there for another 20 minutes or so.
We had a bit of a
Cave in.
So I don't know, there's like 2 feet of stuff on there now.
And it's going way down, but it exposed a bunch more gravel. A lot of that's tailings, but a lot of it's not. Having it mixed in with that white, like that big piece,
Yeah.
like that looks like tailings up there, but that has me curious.
Alright, it's hard to say exactly. Big quartz cobbles.
We need an excavator if anybody's got an excavator.
Yeah. We'll catch you in on some of the gold. That's a nice target. Should be a grammer. Assuming it's gold. That lead shot?
Decent piece.
Alright.
We didn't go down low enough.
We need to dive.
See if we can pop a couple more of those out.
Okay, so it's still here.
I think you were still getting a target down there too.
Yeah, let's see. Sorry for the kind of abrupt ending there, folks. Battery on the phone died, right? So we couldn't really do the outro for the clip, but 6.5 grams, that's not too bad for the day. It's almost a 1/4 ounce, right? So slowing down just a little bit there, but trust me, we get back into it on the next one, and I mean we get back into it in a huge way, okay? So tune back in next week. We got a lot to show you on that one. Take a moment to like and subscribe if you haven't. Send this video to somebody that might like it, all right? This channel's starting to get a little traction, so looking forward to it, and appreciate you stopping by.